All I'm saying is, if you get to know each deity, then that's better. But what I've seen, the opposite is things which don't work. So, for example, Shamashi said we should witness. So sometimes witnessing is very hard. So, for example, I was in her house in Brompton Square, and there was a Sahaja and there's a quite a common thing that people do, which is they beat on the chakras. So when they're massaging, they'll go boop, 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 like that. Some hard, some soft. And I know the country you're from, and I've seen people there, they do this thing where they hit themselves with swords, and they beat on the chest and all that. So some people bring things from out of Sahaja Yoga into Sahaja Yoga. So I've seen people beat on the chakras. When Shamashi saw that, she said, no, you shouldn't be doing that, because in each chakra there's a deity. So when you beat on the chakra, the deity goes to sleep and recedes. So when I see it and I see people doing it, I said, please don't do that. If that chakra has a problem, you just speak to the deity and say, well, work on it. And say, for example, if it's the person's heart, that's what they mainly beat on. Just speak to Jagadamba, or say the mantra, say Jagadamba, please, and you clear that chakra. But the person receiving it, they say they feel better, because the Sahaja Yogi is giving them. I've seen people go, poof, and the whole room you can hear it. Poof, even in public programs, I see people, poof, and the person getting it, oh yeah, oh God, yeah, lovely, and the person doing it feels, yeah, I'm gonna clear the person out and take out the negativity, and poof, poof, and they're beating it. But if the deity in your center goes to sleep and recedes, well, that's the start of cancer then. Do you know what I mean? So this should be banned, but I can't stand up in the hangar and say, nobody should be doing this, this is wrong, and Shamashi told me, and they'll say, when did she tell you to, who? But it's quite logical that it shouldn't be violent like that. But some people like it. But if you get to the subtlety and say, oh, this is the reason why it should not be done like this, anyone I've spoken to, they understand. So that's one of the things I've seen. If I see it, I say to people, I can feel it. It feels uncomfortable. So.
You hold your breath 3 times and think in your heart that I am the mother of the universe. That's all. This has to be corrected. There's a problem there, that's why. Unless you correct this problem, the attention, not only the attention, but even Kundalini goes there. So you have to correct that thing, which I noticed yesterday. You have a centered heart. But you have come to Sahaja Yoga now, few days back, it will get corrected in no time. Right? You have to put your right hand towards the photograph, left hand here. And you have to hold your breath. All of you can do it. Hold your breath. And say Jagdamba, Jagdamba, Jagdamba. Now you are holding the breath. So how can you say? You have to think. Now leave it. Again hold it once more. Put your left hand, right hand towards me. Good. Now leave it. Again hold it. Now leave it. All right? That's fine. May God bless.